Have you ever thought that you were doing a good thing, only to find out that you messed it up in the worst way possible? The free choice mineral system was supposed to help our sheep, but instead it tragically wound up killing a few of them. We've been using the system for 3 years, and boy have we learned a lot. In this video, I'll explain the good, the bad, and how to modify your feeder so that it doesn't kill your sheep like it did with ours. When we first built out our ranch 4 years ago, we worked with experts such as Greg Judy to help us figure out how to start right and not make major mistakes. Greg really emphasizes the importance of animal nutrition for performance and parasite resistance. Just like humans, animals don't do well when their body chemistry is all jacked up. We adopted the free choice mineral system because we saw the benefit of it at Greg's farm. But because this is agriculture and nothing is as easy as it first seems, there's a learning curve with the free choice mineral feeder. For beginners like us, the severity of this problem was not really apparent, and the details on how to fix it were a bit muddy. In this video, I'll walk you through the specific problem with this style of feeder that was killing our sheep, and then together we'll modify a feeder to fix this issue and keep our sheep safe. I'll break it down Barney style so that if you're a beginner like us, the details will be clear and your sheep will have one less reason to die. Here we are in the Lachlan Highlands Farm workshop, which is just our garage because we are a real farm and we are funded by what we sell on the farm. Speaking of which, please go to tryourfarm.com. I'll get to the build in a second, but tryourfarm.com, that's our website. It is our product, and what we do, if you go there, if you sign up, you get a code for 50% off a sampler box of the chicken, beef, lamb, all the goodness, all the pasture-raised goodness that we raise on our farm here in Gavers, Ohio, shipped straight to your doorstep frozen, and we ship to all lower 48 states in the United States. That's how we support things on the farm here. That's how we make our money. We'll give you 50% off because we just want you to try it. Go to tryourfarm.com. It would be great. Thank you. Now let's talk about this build. The mineral feeders that come from Free Choice Mineral are fantastic products. And actually their overall product is fantastic. I want to make it very, very clear that we have nothing against Free Choice Mineral. They make an amazing product. It's done wonders for our farm and our animal health. It's just that with the type of sheep that we raise, which are St. Croix sheep like Greg Judy talks about, they're smaller sheep and their heads can get caught and get stuck underneath the flap on the top of the feeder. And that flap is a really heavy duty conveyor belt, like mine conveyor belt, so it's rubber and heavy, and they can get stuck under it. What we have to do, and this is really a three-part process, is we have to take that lid of the feeder, that rubber conveyor belt, and we have to raise it up about 7.5 inches so that we've got a 3-inch gap where the animal sticks their head into the feeder to eat. I'll show you how we do that. Basically, we build a support structure in the middle of the feeder that raises the conveyor belt up, and then we put some support stringers on the ends of the feeder and in the middle of the feeder that kind of keep that flap at a nice 3 inches across the whole length of the feeder. All you need are some 2x8s. Pine is fine. Untreated, we don't like treated wood, 2x8s and some screws and a driver and a jigsaw is all I use, and a miter saw, I guess, if you want to cut them to length and do it that way. And that's really all you need. If you live on a farm, you probably have these tools. You'll be good to go. All right, let's get building. I've got some of these 2x8s that I got from another project, got them for free. So we'll mark on 2x8s about how long we need to be. And we know at this side, we're gonna make that our 3 inches. And this side over here is just fine because we're a 2x8. So we'll basically draw a line up here that's about 3 inches tall. And then we know that we need to come down from here and make a line that goes down that way. So we'll do that, we'll cut it with a jigsaw, and we'll get this part installed. Voila. So this goes right there, and we're good to go. And you kind of see the beginning of what we're doing here. So like I said, the flap's gonna sit here, and it's gonna go down and leave about a 3-inch gap there. Same thing, we'll toenail this in just so it's connected. We'll put some screws on the other side, and then we'll do the one on the other side. Ah yes, the satisfaction, gentlemen, of a job well done. Let's get this screwed in. So the end result is starting to shine through. You can see that we've got our, I guess, middle supports in, and those look good. We've got a nice gap at the end there. We've got the center spine in. Now we just have to get these end supports in that go down there so that we're supporting on both ends. Those ones are a little bit different in construction, so let me show you how that works. Ta-da! It's in place. This is the most complicated piece you'll have to cut for this whole project. I wanted to show it to you when it was finished so that you could see what it's supposed to look like, then we can go from there. There's two complicated cuts on this. There's this angle cut that follows this, I guess, profile going down the side of the feeder, you know, the existing profile. And then you have the top where you want to come down and you still want to end at that 3-inch mark, so you've got that gap underneath the conveyor belt top. What I did, if I put that there, I took my 2x8 that I have, so just a standard pine 2x8, and if you set it there, you know, you can't really make that profile. I took this top bolt out so I can take this guy and rest it so it's just about even with the top of these stringers right here, okay? And once that's even, on the inside, I can come and mark my profile because I've got enough board on the inside that this profile I can transfer over to this piece here. So I'll put that there, kind of like that, just so it's equal again with the top of these boards, and then I'll trace on the inside to get that profile. Once I get that profile, I went and I cut it out with a jigsaw, and now it kind of fits like so, all right? And on the top profile, I did the same thing that I did on this, those intermediate pieces. I basically just kept about the width of this top spine, which is about 1.5 inches, and then cut a straight line profile all the way down to that 3-inch mark here. All right, and then I cut these 2x4 blocks. These are just 11 inches long, and we'll just pick a space that kind of looks good, maybe something like that. Now, I am gonna switch to using 2.5-inch screws for this part because I'm going 2x4 into 2x4, and I don't wanna have the screw sticking out the other side so my animals can get all scratched up. All right, and we got the finished product. And we have Dobby the Wonder Collie too, who is apparently wondering what this mineral is for. We've got all the stringers on, we've got all the structure. Now we just need to put the top on, rebolt the top, and we'll be good to go. Remember, tryourfarm.com for 50% off a sampler box of what we raise here on Lachlan Highlands Farm. Give us a shot, I think you'll like it. God bless you and your family, and I will see you on the next video. Thank you.